I'm Debbie. I'm going to be your social worker today.
Hi, Debbie and Marsha.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So how are you doing today?
Okay, I've been better, but okay.
Is there anything that's bothering you, or?
Well, I just found out. I've had breast cancer for 2 years, and I recently found out that it's terminal, so.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So is anything particular brought you in today that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I've been referred to the hospice from my doctor.
Okay.
So I guess I'm here to talk about the living situation that I have.
All right.
Yeah.
So, have you already talked with your doctor about some possible options for living, or is that something he wanted you to talk about with me?
He didn't know too much about it, but he told me to come and talk to you and your agency or your facility and look into assisted living
Okay.
options at the hospice. And then I have my own house too.
Okay. We do have many different assisted living programs here that you could look into, and we could try to explore some of those to see how they meet your needs.
Okay. That's fine, and I told my doctor that I was fine with coming here just to see what the situation could be. But I have my own house. I'm a homeowner. I love my house, and I'd really rather be there if I can. I guess my doctor's just worried that it's not safe for my condition, and there's also like the money issue with my family.
Well, is there anything? Did the doctor say what he is concerned about specifically?
I think he's just concerned. It's a really big house, and I'm there by myself. I don't have my husband anymore.
Yeah.
So I think he's concerned I might not be able to take care of it, and there's a lot of stairs, and yeah, it's just not very convenient.
Do you share those same concerns with him, or is that something you think you can manage?
Right now I'm okay. He seems to think it's going to get harder in the next few weeks and months. But like I said, I really like my house. It's my family's house. It's where we've always lived. But to pacify my doctor, I said I'd come here.
Yeah. Do you have anyone else that helps you take care of your house?
Yeah, I do, kind of. I have kids. They're all grown now, so they have their own homes to take care of and their own kids and everything. So my son Mark helps me. He helps me figure out the mortgage, and his wife helps too.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice of them, but Mark's kind of concerned because the mortgage is really high, and it's with all of the medical bills and everything, it's just too much for our family to do.
Well, we do have, if we do look into the assisted living programs, we do have some financial help that we can provide as well to help you budget everything and figure out all the finances. So.
Okay, yeah, that's something I think we probably need. I feel so bad putting the burden on my kids. You know, it's not their problem, but they think it is. I don't know. It's hard.
Do your other children, are they able to come around at all, or?
Yeah, my oldest daughter Jane is in California. She's a businesswoman. Very proud of her. But she helps me out. She sends finances and money and things sometimes, but it's really hard for her to come home because she works all the time.
Yeah.
And I really miss her. So, and that's another thing is when she can come home, I really want her to be able to come to our house and have a place to stay and not have to go to a hotel and be with me. But I'm concerned if I go to a hospice that I won't have my family that can stay with me.
Well, we do have some different places they could stay if they visited. We do have some guest rooms.
Yeah.
We could visit you at the facility if you do decide on that.
Okay, that might be something to look into. Yeah.
And would you be interested in maybe the next time we meet if we look at some specific facilities that we have? Maybe just you could get an idea of what we have to offer.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I really want my kids to be involved, though. Like I said, I feel bad putting the burden on them, but they're my family, and I want them to be with me, and I want them to be involved in the process and the decisions, and I think they're okay with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I can see why you want, it is a big decision since it is your family's house, so I can see why you'd want everyone to be involved with that.
Yeah.
I definitely think that you could talk with your children before you would make a decision. So if we do start looking at some options, it would just kind of be a introductory
Okay.
process. So you wouldn't have to make a decision next week or anything.
Okay.
And um, have you talked with your doctor about the medical care that you would need to receive if you do decide to stay at home?
Yeah, from what I understand, it's going to be pretty intense and a lot of care that I'll need from someone who needs to live with me.
Yeah. Well, at our facility, we do have a lot of different programs where you still could live independently, but we do provide medical care as well. So we could have regular checkups where somebody could come in and just check on you, but you could still have your own individual
Okay.
apartment and everything. So
Yeah, that would be really important to me because I've lived on my own for so long and I'm so used to taking care of myself, and that's important to me. I want to be able to maintain my independence and my
Okay.
freedom. I don't want to rely on somebody I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, we would provide independence for you here, and we do have a lot of activities you could get involved with if you want to, but there's no mandatory sessions that you'd have to attend or anything. So
Okay, that could be nice. What are the sessions like?
we have a couple different group therapy sessions. We
Okay.
do have some other cancer patients here, so if you did decide to attend those, you could just talk with some other patients about what they're going through. And
That would be nice.
we have some just different activity groups. We have some art groups and puzzles people put together and movie nights, stuff like that. So
Okay,
we have some activities you could choose.
that's really nice. That's nice. And my family could come and join?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
We even have some family nights where there's group activities and everything. So,
Okay.
and is there anything else you wanted to talk about with the decision process about where to live? Are there any other fears you have?
Um, Not really about the living. I'm kind of worried about the whole process in general. But like I said, if I have my family with me, I think it will be better.
Okay. Is your family receptive to you moving? Is there any?
Yeah, I think Mark wants to keep the house, even though he knows it's going to be hard financially. But he knows I'm more comfortable there. But I guess it's something we're just going to have to work through and figure out.
Okay. So do you think you would feel okay with moving to a facility as long as your children could visit?
I would consider it. I need to think about it, but I would consider it, I guess.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to um, try to organize before you make that decision or before we set up the tours?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I think that your concern is very normal for the situations you're going through. It is a big decision to have to leave your house, and
Yeah.
especially if your children might have different views on it with finances and everything. So
Yeah.
that definitely makes sense. But I think that once you do see the facilities and we kind of map everything out, I think that'll help you with some of the concern that you're feeling.
Okay. Okay, that sounds fine. Thank you.
Sure. And so next week, if you're able to come in next week to meet again, we can go over some of the specific options and look at the price ranges and everything, and maybe set up a time
Okay.
where either your family could come visit. Was that something to be interested in? Or
Yeah.
So they
Yeah,
can see.
they'll definitely. At least Mark will come for sure.
Okay. And then if your other family members can't make it, we could try to help you figure out what to talk to them about and
Okay.
get
That
everything in
sounds
order.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have any other questions before we
No,
depart?
not right now.
All right. Well, it was really nice to meet
Thanks.
you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Good luck with
Thanks.
everything this week. Let me
Thank
know
you.
if you have any concerns.
Okay, I will. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Take care.
Thanks.